You think your dog puts its paw on you just because it's a cute little habit. You might be missing a surprisingly deep secret. It's a familiar scene. You're tired, lying on the couch, and your dog walks over, gently placing its paw on you. No barking, no demands, just quiet, gentle contact. Is it a gesture of comfort, a subtle request, or a form of love you've never fully understood? In the next few minutes, you'll discover a language of the paw that dogs use to speak with you, a silent, deeply emotional way of communicating. And after this video, you'll never see those little paw touches the same way again. Section 1. Dogs want to comfort you when you're sad. You might be surprised to learn a gentle touch from a dog's paw could be the emotional medicine you never knew you needed. Dogs can't speak, but they sense your emotions more clearly than anyone else. When you're anxious, stressed, or even just a little down, dogs can detect changes in your hormones, especially cortisol, through their incredibly sensitive sense of smell. And in that moment, placing a paw gently on you is their way of saying, "I know you're not okay. I'm here." In fact, according to a study from Harvard University, dogs can emotionally synchronize with their owners and respond just like a close friend would when they see you're upset. A touch, a gentle lean, no words needed. But if you often reject that comfort, you may be slowly cooling off a bond that's deeply sacred. When was the last time your dog put its paw on you? What were you feeling at that moment? Sometimes, though, that touch isn't about comforting you. It's a request, one that's hard to ignore. Section 2. Your dog needs something from you. Don't be surprised if one day you feel like you're being called by name with a paw. Dogs don't have clocks, but they do have an incredible internal schedule. If it's mealtime and you're still scrolling on your phone, that little paw tap is their way of saying, "Hey, it's time." Similarly, if you're standing near the door with the leash in hand, that paw on your leg is like a gentle nudge. Walk time, boss. Dogs use their paws as a tool to express their needs. Sometimes they just want to play, bring over a toy, or simply ask for some affection. The key is, context says everything: where you are, what you're doing, and the way your dog looks at you. But if we keep ignoring those wordless calls, over time, they'll stop trying to connect, and the bond can slowly fade. Have you ever been gently reminded like this by your dog? What was it asking for? Sometimes, what your dog needs isn't a treat or a toy, it's simply you. Section 3. Your dog is asking for attention. If your dog keeps tapping you with its paw and staring intently, it's not because it's sad, it's because you've forgotten about it. Dogs are pack animals. Connection with their leader, that's you, is essential. When you're too busy, not interacting, not talking, not touching them, your dog may feel like it's being pushed out of your life. Placing a paw on you is their way of saying, "I'm here, look at me." According to statistics from the UK's PDSA organization, up to 67% of mildly disruptive behaviors in dogs are actually just bids for attention. Not because they're being naughty, but because they're lonely. A stroke, a glance, a few words. To them, each of these is a precious emotional gift. If you miss those signals, you might be causing that little heart to slowly withdraw and lose its willingness to connect. Have you ever seen your dog touch you then just stare? What did you do in that moment? But sometimes, that paw tap isn't just for attention, it's a silent cry for help. Section 4. Your dog feels anxious or insecure. Sometimes, that paw placed on you isn't a demand, it's fear. Dogs don't just use their paws to communicate, but also to seek emotional grounding. During thunderstorms, when you're about to leave, or even when you raise your voice, your dog may feel confused or insecure. And its instinctive reaction is to reach for you. Just like a child clinging to their mother in the dark, a dog puts its paw on you as if to say, "Let me borrow a little of your peace." In fact, according to the American Kennel Club, AKC, pawing at their owner is one of the common responses in anxious dogs, alongside trembling, lip licking, panting, or avoiding eye contact. To them, placing a paw on you is a form of self-soothing, a silent cry for help. If we mistake it for clinginess and push them away, we might unknowingly leave them alone in a moment of panic. Have you noticed signs of anxiety in your dog? What does it usually do when it's scared? And sometimes, that paw isn't out of fear, it's a quiet apology. Section 5. Your dog is apologizing for something it did wrong. Have you ever seen your dog gently place its paw on you, with an oddly remorseful look in its eyes? Dogs can't say, "I'm sorry," but they know when you're upset, and they often know they're the reason. Whether it's knocking something over, chewing your shoes, or having an accident indoors, they'll look at you with lowered eyes, accompanied by a soft paw touch. According to research published in *Scientific American, when dogs feel stressed or sense their owner's displeasure, they tend to offer appeasing behaviors, like licking your hand, lowering their head, or placing a paw on you as an instinctive form of apology. It's not fear, it's an effort to preserve the emotional bond. If you respond with yelling or coldness in that moment, you're not just punishing them, you're missing a chance to heal the connection. Has your dog ever apologized in its own way? How did you respond? But sometimes, that paw isn't saying sorry, it's driven by a powerful instinct to protect. Section 6. Your dog wants to protect you from a potential threat. Think your dog places its paw on you just to be affectionate? It might actually be on duty. In the canine world, touching a pack member isn't just about affection, it's also a way of saying, "I'm watching out for you. I'm protecting you." If your dog is lying next to you, ears slightly perked, eyes focused in the distance, and gently places a paw on you, it may have sensed something unusual. A strange sound, a new smell, or someone unfamiliar approaching. A study in *Applied Animal Behavior Science found that dogs tend to use contact touch, touching their owner, when they sense a potential threat around, as a way of putting themselves in a guarding position. No barking, no aggression, just a gentle touch. But it carries a powerful message of silent protection. If we don't notice, we might miss one of the most noble and quiet expressions of a dog's love. Has your dog ever placed a paw on you while looking toward the door? Did you feel something strange at that moment? But if that gentle, patient paw touch happens every day, you might just be its whole world. Section 7. Your dog has imprinted on you a bond beyond the ordinary. If your dog places its paw on you every day, without any obvious reason, you might be the chosen one. In the canine world, imprinting, a deep psychological bonding, happens when a dog picks someone to trust completely. Like a pup trusting its mother. When this bond forms, the dog constantly seeks physical contact, from leaning close, lying beside you, to gently placing a paw on you as a steady rhythm of connection. No need for food, no request to play, just a paw on your lap while you're working, a gentle touch on your shoulder while you're reading. That touch is like a whisper, "You're mine, and I'm yours." According to research published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, dogs can develop a companion-like attachment similar to that of a child with a parent, and gentle physical contact is one of the clearest signs. Don't overlook those small touches, because they're proof of unconditional love, and a bond dogs reserve only for those they trust absolutely. Does your dog touch you like this every day? As a habit? Why do you think that is? But the most beautiful thing is when we learn to respond to that love the right way, at the right time. Section 8. Understanding the behavior to love your dog more deeply. A paw placed on you, seemingly small, yet in truth, it's a powerful act of love. We often interpret dog behavior through a human lens. It's being clingy. It wants food. It's being annoying. But if you look deeper, you'll see, every paw touch carries an emotional message. It could be anxiety. It could be affection. It could be hope. But one thing is always true. They're trying to connect. They want you to know, "I'm here, and I care about you." And only when you pause for a moment, and view that behavior not with your mind but with your heart, will you begin to truly hear their wordless language, more clearly than ever before. Don't let the excuse of being used to it dull your sense of those quiet, loving gestures, for to a dog, one gentle touch can mean everything. Has your dog ever done something you misunderstood at first, but now see differently? And if you're ready to open your heart to understand your dog more deeply, then the next part will help you truly feel the bond between two souls. Now you know, when your dog places its paw on you, it's not just a mindless habit. It could be comfort, protection, an apology, or a wordless expression of love. Not everyone who owns a dog is someone a dog chooses to trust with its whole little heart. In the next video, I'll share something special: why dogs love sleeping close to your heart, and the deep emotional meaning behind that spot. When does your dog most often place its paw on you? What do you think it's trying to say in that moment? If this video helped you understand your dog just a little more, don't go anywhere. Because there's still so much warmth waiting for you to discover with us.